What's up, y'all? This is Rom back at it again with another couch video. Oh man, dynamics beyond the sex act itself. Dynamics beyond the sex act itself. Now, this ain't one of my usual couch videos. Dressed up a little bit. Got the camera back, all of that stuff. And it's not quite a car video, so couch videos are kind of in between. Because a car video, I'll be out there. You know Rom's mouth is straight gutter. Oh, well, it is what it is. That's why some people like car Rom. Nah, this is kind of in between. The only reason is we got a wintry mix where I live. So I don't drive. I don't do car videos and stuff when it's bad out. Like I could drive through a full snowstorm with you just put the car in low and take your time. But I gotta keep my eyes fully on the road when I'm driving this. I say, okay, I still gotta give y'all something. But sexual dynamics beyond the sex act itself. Because I wanted to address that because, yesterday in my car video, I talk about, these virgins and inexperienced men on here who, be trying to tell other men the dynamics of sex. But then you got the guys on the other side who, they talking about, yeah, I'm getting it all the time and everything, or they get in the comments and they make it seem like when they get in sex, that's it. Yeah, they be like, yeah, I had a lay, I'm getting laid and all of that. And the funny thing I see about it, I put it like this. If you really want to know if they being straight up, ask them what's going on outside the bedroom with that same woman. See, that whole thing, you just going to get a woman, have sex with her, and that's it. Is either you dealing with a pro, a sex worker, or you just getting that perfect situation. Like, I don't know, you on a vacation somewhere, you meet that woman, and she just has sex with you, no strings attached, y'all don't talk to each other, anything. Now that happens, but that's rare. Because a reality, man, when you have sex with that woman, that ain't the end of it. Even a one night stand ain't typically the end of it. It could be just one time. Because dudes be making it sound like, oh yeah, you just had sex with that woman and that's it. It's like, I already know it's some bullshit a lot of times, because the fact of the matter is, there's always some bullshit that comes with it. For one simple reason, you dealing with an individual with emotions. Hell, your own emotions might get involved. Shout out my man TarikTalks. Always talk about his stuff. Y'all need to sub him. I'm going to put his link in the description box because he really be hitting on some stuff. But he said, look, men be getting emotional too. Because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah, you had to act, but think about it. Let's just be real. A lot of dudes be getting whipped. Because there's some women out here who going to put that clink clink on them. And women know it too. That's one of those games they don't talk about. They be talking about all this other stuff because they trying to be good girls publicly. But privately, they know they put the clink clink on the dude and stuff. And that be get a dude in his feelings. That's why when men, they break up from that woman they've been having steady sex with, it can be a little crazy. In fact, and I talked about this on my Patreon. Y'all gotta check me out to get deeper. Sometimes women need to give men some severance pussy, but that's another conversation, and I would only have it on my Patreon. But yeah, men be getting in there. But think about the woman. Because how many times has a dude who really be getting it get with a woman and she'll say, oh, no strings attached, nothing, just want to have fun. And then you put it on her and stuff, got her hollering and stuff, she got her communing with the great pumpkin and everything floating on there. She be floating and stuff. She be trying to pull a pillow on her head. You be like, baby, you don't need this. And she's still floating and stuff. You think she just going to walk away? That's another thing too. Dudes be like, oh yeah, it's going in and out and stuff. Or they just getting a different woman all the time. Well, first of all, they tell me you ain't really a player. I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because that means your shit no good. Because if you give women just that good, you give her some good D, she kind of hard to get rid of. She all of a sudden, I don't care what she said, and there's plenty of women do that. They say, "Oh yeah, it's cool," and they be hollering and stuff. They get those quivers and all of that stuff, legs shaking, toes and stuff. Oh, you think they just gonna roll out? Oh no, you got to deal with some stuff. She be doing drive-bys at your house at 1 a.m, you know? And then let's just be real with it. Let me get a little serious and stuff. There's always some consequences. I mean, we honestly, and I'm guilty of this too, we don't be talking about STDs enough. It's out there. Y'all gotta protect yourselves. Y'all gotta protect yourselves. I mean, dudes that thought, oh yeah, this just some simple play, could have been was a straight freak. All of a sudden they heading to the doctor. There's consequences. Seriously, get those checkups. Get those checkups. I mean, even if you ain't feeling anything, always keep that in mind. Always pay attention for any signs of any transmittable disease. Seriously. So that's like a worse consequence. Well, I don't know. It depends on your perspective. It's just the worst. But have you noticed you get some guys, they say they doing all this, but no drama with the women? Or here's something, and this is something I've personally experienced. Because, I've said a few times, I would say, yeah, had about 20 pregnancy scares and stuff. I was just rounding the number up. I actually sat down and went through some old phone books, all of that stuff. And I was like, okay, the number was just 12, but that's still like one too many. So 12 serious pregnancy scares. Because let's be real, it ain't always going to be that perfect thing. And even with condoms. And this could be tied to the pregnancy and STD thing. You got, how many times has some dude, especially dudes with high counts, had a condom tear? I've had condoms tear so much, I can't even give a count. Seriously, I can't even give a count. Seriously, I've had so many times like, hey, Ron, my period's late. Oh, it's like, oh, what? Seriously, I lost track. And I know some dudes out there who in the real game, real sex, really getting it out there has had that. Or, you getting with some woman or like, there's always that talk about side pieces and stuff. A lot of women just straight lie. They just straight lie. They want that guy there say, oh, I don't have nobody. They don't wear a ring or anything or something. You hook up, you think it's cool. And then, a phone ring and she be like, shh. He's like, what? It's my husband. Seriously, there's some drama because let's be real about that part too. Anybody, I challenge any man to say he got a significantly high count and he ain't been a side piece or something. I challenge him. Seriously. I'll tell them they capping. I don't care who even if they're a friend of mine. I say, look, you capping. You are capping. Because, trust me, I'm going to tell you what a mentor of mine said best. He said, all women have a man. They just don't have a presentable man. So like it or not, it's hard to find a truly single woman. And even when you find that single woman, if she got any level of attractiveness, somebody trying to get with her. I challenge. So anybody who got a high count or something, they say they out here, it's like, oh, you just happen to find this many single women. Even like these women who got like profiles or something. You start asking and stuff, you start scratching the surface. They got plenty of friends. Seriously. And this ain't to jump on the women and all of that, but it's just to say it's more than just a simple act. It's more than just a simple act, because I'm going to tell you what, and this is something I do now. And I'll just put it out there. Somebody can call it dry snitching, whatever, right? I don't mess with the amount of women I could, because I'm to the point, I'm looking at the woman, and then I'm thinking, okay, all right, oh yeah, okay, she's showing some signs, okay, some receptiveness and stuff. I'm already thinking about afterwards. Is this going to be one of those ones I say, okay, yeah, it's cool, we just going to get together. She going to be cool afterwards? Seriously. Or she going to be crazy afterwards? I had that with one woman. And that way, hey, everything's cool, we got together, all of that. Next time she was over, she started acting a little crazy. She ready to fight me. I'm sitting in my living room, standing in my living room, butt naked, holding a condom. She ready to fight me. I'm like, but the other night she doing some other stuff. So you gonna get some drama and everything. I mean, seriously, you're dealing with another human. I mean, a lot of dudes, And especially a lot of inexperienced dudes, they be thinking like, I got shout out my man Chris James. He had a comment on my video today, you know, about, it's never just, you got some guys and they think, oh yeah, they know some guy, or they know some guys, the women just give it to them. Nothing else. They just got a good looking face and they just give it to them. Oh no, it's never that simple. It's always something. Sometimes it could be good, woman cool. Sometimes it could be bad. And then it's the own man's thing. The man's thing. Like I said, you get some of these dudes out here, and the women who watch this channel, they know, they put the clink clink on the guy. They know he ain't going nowhere. Shoot, he'll be talking tough too. And how many guys have done that? They be like, yeah, I'm player. I'm the man and stuff. You never even see them interacting with women, but they get that one woman and give it to them. It's like, man, I'm gonna get married. It's like, wait, how they come about? Because they ain't used to switching. I mean, there's a lot, but seriously, it's just as important. See, the bottom line is, it's just as important outside the bedroom, how you interacting with that woman, as it is inside. Because you still got to admit, you still got to talk to her. It's like those guys who think that man just has to look good just to get a woman. No, that opens the door. That's the bait. You still got to talk to her. You still got to click. And everything could be going, and you could say something. And then you got some women, shoot, they might have an agenda. They say, okay, I'm going to, get this dude some, let him do his business for 10 minutes and stuff. But then I'm going to slowly milk him for money, And then you got the other one. She could be real cool or something, but you find out she got some issues, and you be like, damn, why did I go there? How many men have said that too? Especially men. They say, why did I go there? And like I said, I ain't getting into like the pregnancy scare, condoms tearing and all of that. Now, let me be clear. I ain't saying it's bad. It's bad, but everything comes with the territory. We can always talk about the good stuff. Yeah, I got some, but what about afterwards? What about afterwards? What if she crazy? What if she's incompatible? She's just incompatible. What if she just bad with it? What if she burned you? What if she got some man who ain't like, he ain't some cuck or anything. He a straight thug. He a straight thug. And because seriously, there's some stuff happening out here. You don't know. Seriously, you don't know. So you got to look at the big picture. I'm going to tell you something now. I said I had about 12 pregnancy scares. That's outside the kids I have. And I've been able to check up on a woman except one. And I got one loose end. I don't know. I might have another kid out there, right? And I ain't saying it's a brag. It's just a reality. Something pops up. I just say, okay, let's get a DNA test and we take it from there, right? But the thing is, you got to look at the whole thing. Like if you did, like a man dealing with a woman, sometimes he got to sit back and say, all right, yeah, she receptive, but where can we go? Is there going to be a problem afterwards? And like I said earlier, well, my general thing is I be thinking the afters. I don't even be thinking, can I get the woman? I be thinking, okay, I get her, now what? Now what? It's just like, okay, I'm already thinking it. And if I feel like, okay, it ain't gonna be a problem afterwards no matter what, I'll say, okay, we'll go there. Might not let her see where I live, but if I'm thinking, okay, this could be a problem, something didn't ring right with me, it's like, no. And you gotta think that way. Because there's more to it. You gotta look at the whole picture. And indeed, even I mentioned the thing about the 12 scares and stuff. But even then, you got to look at what women you deal with. See, every single woman I would deal with had something to lose if they got pregnant anyway. Or if they kept the child, they were at least good enough I could still deal with them. Because if I look at a woman, she just all the way around tacky, or it seems like she got an issue, I don't even take that chance. With her. Some dudes, just because that's the only woman, they'll still mess with her. And then I'm gonna tell you what too. This is how deep it is. There's some guys out there, they with the woman, but they just hanging their heads in shame. They were like, what was I thinking? And like I said, look, this ain't to say, oh yeah, don't mess with women. Don't have that fear, but just be smart about it. vet the woman. Vet the woman. Don't be quick to get with her sometimes. That's why I would tell some younger guys, don't just because she offering it to you right then. Hey, see what she about first. See what she about. In fact, if she's offering it to you too easy, definitely see what she about first. All right? Definitely see what she about. Any man with experience know that. Because if they too easy, then you gotta say, well, hold up. Yeah, I know it's fun. And I've been there. That's why I'm trying to tell some guys now. But sit back and be like, okay, what's this? You gotta look at the whole picture. And I'm telling you, I ain't gonna act like I ain't did some, had some drama. I don't even talk about a lot of shit. I really don't. But I'm just saying. And like I said, this ain't bad. Putting down the women. Hey man, you can meet a woman. It's fine. She supports you. She cooperative, and all of that. Shoot, she trying to be on your team, trying to be a ride or die. But you gotta weigh everything. Sometimes it could be great. Sometimes it could be issues. Seriously. So that's all I'm saying. You gotta look outside the bedroom. Hey, that's just one part. You gotta look at everything going on around it. Like, okay, is she gonna be a problem after we finish outside the bedroom? Or is she gonna be an asset outside the bedroom? Can we be cool? Seriously. And you gotta think about it. Think about the whole situation and also environment. Like if you're on the job and a woman being real friendly and stuff, you better seriously look at it there. Because one word from her, that's your job. Even if she was cooperative, even if she had sex with her. Or she could be a future wife if that's what you're looking for. If that's what you're looking for, or at least a woman on your team. But you won't know it until you look at every single thing. You got to examine it. And men in general, too, need to be looking at that woman's personality, everything. All right? Is she an asset or a liability? And I just got to share that because, me, it's one side or the other. That's my heat coming on and stuff. But whatever. Anyway, y'all, I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.